what has been your highlight then so far of all the funerals that you've done? What's been, without obviously giving away personal details at all, what would you say has been your highlight?
So, some of the feedback I've had from the families has been absolutely wonderful. The highlights is when they people have just come up and they just give you a hug and they just say thank you. That was beautifully delivered. And or thank it's like another one came up. How it seems like you knew them better than me. And they say when I think the highlight is when you just see that people have had the experience that they need and that the funeral was what a funeral should be, and they've had the words and they've had the ritual and they've had the music and they've had the song, and at the end of it they've done their duty to the deceased. They've done their duty and they have had something of the cathartic experience, which may have involved laughter or crying, but they've done it. The words have been said and they can move on to the next step. And it's an important thing to have done, and to be the person who's in charge of making that happen is a big responsibility, and it's demanding and it's challenging, but it's very rewarding. And there's a really emphatic satisfaction.
Yeah.
But the best highlight is when I get my phone and I point it at the check that the funeral director's given me. And then it goes click, ka-ching into my account. And look, some of them are on backs, but loads of them, it's still, they sidle up to you and it's like slips you this check from one inside pocket to the other.
I know, it's
It's,
funny, isn't it?
yeah, yeah,
Brown paper bags.
yeah.
Fabulous, fabulous, excellent. So it sounds like your story is still developing. You've still got plans. You've still got ambitions that you want sort of to take things to.
Yeah,
But you're glad you did it.
absolutely. Fantastically so.
Excellent. So what if there's anybody watching who was thinking of becoming a celebrant, what piece of advice would you give them?
But if you're watching and thinking of doing it, then it's probably right for you. It really probably is. If it's not a usual thing, it's not like, oh, I think I'll become a funeral celebrant today. It's not a usual thing. If you're thinking of doing it, then the advice I would give is, stop thinking about it and really do it. And, commit to it wholeheartedly. And do David's course, because I do happen to like David. That's inconsequential. Do David's course, do this course, because that will teach you how to get the work more effectively than anyone else. And I researched everybody else. Nobody else comes anywhere near it. So do a proper course, and then that's going to be the easy bit. The hard bit is applying, and then it's just have courage. You're going to have to face rejection. It doesn't matter. It's worth it. You just apply what you're taught diligently and consistently. One of the best things about this course is this little WhatsApp group. So we have a WhatsApp group. Everybody who's done the course, and like you get encouragement. I had to do a baby funeral, which was terribly challenging because I've got a baby here myself.
Yeah.
I've had to bury a yoga teacher who was very similar to me, had started his own business, was a lovely, beautiful man, died at 45 or whatever. Sometimes it's harrowing. And I've got this the group that we have, and if you need an idea for a script or you just need to share about something, that's really very, very helpful. But you just have to force yourself to do the things that are uncomfortable to do. Uncomfortable action leads to great results. And that's what you get the points of reference, you can learn how to do it. David will give you the marketing plan and what to do, and all of that will work. You just have to do it, and you just have to have that little bit of courage and that little bit of push to keep going, even when you're not getting the warm welcome you anticipated. But the next one, you will get the warm welcome. They're wonderful people, a very strange combination of empathy and care, but also, not cold-hearted, but just business intelligence.
Yeah.
Rare combination. People are like, they have business acumen, they can think clearly, they understand logistics and administration, but they're also caring and kind people. They're a very unique and very interesting group of people in this profession, and
Mm.
it's worth it. And you'll find people you connect with. Just push through. And if you don't have the courage, get on the group and talk to people, and the group will give you the courage. Um, it's very, very helpful, that WhatsApp group. And if you need any more encouragement, then look me up on the WhatsApp group and talk to me, and I'll give you some more there as well.
Fabulous. That's great. Excellent, thank you, Alex. I think I've taken more than enough of your time. That's brilliant.
Hey,
Anything else that I've not asked you that you're desperate to share?
I think we've pretty much covered it. Um, just do what it says. Visit the crematoria, talk to the people around. They can be helpful. There's a lot of it's a very incestuous isn't the right word, although they do use it. But everybody does tend everybody is known by everybody, and so
It's a well-connected business
yeah,
community, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, exactly. So, always, always do, talk to the chapel attendants, go to the crematoria. The person who's doing the funeral directing today is the funeral arranger tomorrow. And there's even celebrants I've met who spend half their week in the office as a funeral arranger. So
Yeah.
get out and about and talk to people and focus on it's all about relationships. That's what's lovely about this profession. It's still telephone calls and human beings. There
Yeah.
are a few emails here and there. It's mostly human beings and relationships, and that's what makes it a lovely profession to be in because you're still dealing with human beings, and that's very rewarding in a world that is increasingly ruled with the iron fist of software that doesn't care.
Absolutely. Great. Thank you very much indeed, Alex. Thanks for
Absolute
talking
pleasure.
to me.
All right, no problems.